With the Apple Watch, Apple has created a wonderful phone-free experience, and the Apple Watch 7 takes this experience to a new level, albeit not significantly different from its predecessor, Apple Watch Series 6. Because of its slimmer bezels and larger displays, the Apple Watch 7 is the most usable standalone smartwatch yet. Hello and welcome to Product Review Hub. In today's video, we'll do a full review of the new Apple Watch Series 7. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to receive more videos like this. The Apple Watch 7 replaces the Watch 6 as a premium model in Apple's wearable lineup, joining the Watch SE and Watch 3 for those looking for a second screen to go with their iPhone. The Apple Watch 7 is now available for $399 for the 41mm model. The price of the larger 45mm model starts at $429. Cellular support, which allows your Apple Watch to work untethered from your iPhone, costs $499 for the 41mm model and $529 for the 45mm model. Stainless steel cases start at $699, while titanium cases start at $799. Don't know about you, but I'm not spending $800 on a smartwatch, unless it's made of vibranium and can shoot lasers. It's not a huge improvement over the last year's model, as the main difference is a 20% larger screen. It retains the impressive feature set that makes it well worth your consideration, and it is unquestionably the best Apple Watch yet, but only marginally. While most people will buy this watch to avoid having to take their phone out of their pocket as frequently, or because they want a good fitness companion, you're also getting good heart rate monitoring and a variety of useful apps, all wrapped up in an appealing package. This package now comes in 5 new colours. The Midnight, the green model, is black with a subtle hint of blue. Starlight is a stunning silver and gold combination. Apple offered blue and red last year, but now they're a little brighter. If you prefer a more neutral metal, look for stainless steel or titanium versions. The larger screen makes everything slightly more visible than on the Watch 6 or SE. It also has an always-on display, which means you don't have to raise your wrist to see the time, something the Watch SE lacks. And the glass covering the attractive OLED display is slightly curved, though we didn't see much benefit from this. With the Watch 7, everyone hoped for a more significant design upgrade, such as flat edges to match the new iPhone design, which would clearly justify upgrading to the most recent version of the Apple Watch. But Apple didn't care enough to give us that. The Apple Watch Series 7 has all of the same features as the Series 6, including more premium features like blood oxygen saturation measurements, an always-on display, and the ability to take ECG measurements from the wrist that the Apple Watch SE lacks. The Series 7 appears to be a refined version of a watch we already adore, the Series 6, rather than a significant upgrade. And at the same price as its predecessor, the Series 7, the Series 7 is an appealing option for first-time Apple Watch buyers or those looking to upgrade from an older model. The larger screen does enable more features, such as being able to see more of your messages or having a larger surface area for larger buttons to tap. Apple also believes that the extra display space means it's time to add a full QWERTY keyboard to the watch, and this keyboard has swipe functions, making typing on the Watch 7 a breeze. The Apple Watch Series 7 is available in the 41mm and 45mm casings, as opposed to the Series 6's 40mm and 44mm casings. The watch is technically a little heavier as well. The aluminium 41mm model weighs 32 grams versus the 30.5 gram Series 6 40mm. This, however, will be undetectable while wearing the watch. The Series 7 also has IP6X dust resistance and a thicker font crystal covering by more than 50%. The Series 7 is also water resistant, just like Apple's previous watches, with a WR50 rating for open water swimming and diving, which means dirt and other damaging particles won't be able to get under the frame. While the Series 7's biggest change is the larger screen, there are a few other changes worth noting. For the first time, the design is more durable and dust resistant. It can charge up to 33% faster than the Series 6. The power inside hasn't been upgraded year on year, so although the chip here is called the S7, it brings no power advantage. It's just been reconfigured to allow for a slightly larger design. That's not to say that you'll want for power, as everything runs super smoothly on the Watch 7, with the intuitive Watch OS 8 platform allowing you to start a workout view images, or read messages with ease. On the Series 7, Watch OS 8 maintains some old features such as sleep tracking, cycle tracking, which is why it's one of the best smartwatches for women, calendar alerts, weather notifications, and a Find My app for Apple Watch. The Apple Watch maintains a dependable fitness tracker and one of the best running watches. It measures your heart rate, counts your steps, and tracks your mileage with GPS, and it supports dozens of workout types. This year, it added Tai Chi and automatic outdoor cycling tracking, which means it can detect when you're on your bike and start a workout. The cycling algorithm has also been tweaked to include metrics for the best electric bikes, which are easier to ride than traditional bikes. The readings from the heart rate monitor were almost identical to those from the chest strap we tested it against, rising and falling within a few seconds of the strap as we switch gears between the gentle trot and harder hill sessions or sprints. However, this accuracy was only achieved when we pushed the Watch 7 further up the arm towards the elbow, which has been shown to provide better accuracy from the heart rate monitor. This is okay if you've got a Velcro sport band, although it will slip forward or twist. But if you've got a rubberized band, it's going to quickly start slipping. Another noteworthy health feature is the redesigned Breathe app, which has been renamed Mindfulness, and now includes a relax mode. In this mode, you'll be given a motivational question to reflect on at the start of the activity, and you'll spend at least 1 minute on the watch looking at merging and colliding coloured shapes while thinking about positive notion. Some of the suggestions are sentimental, but delving into them will make you feel better. It's hypnotic, and you will discover that the mental state it puts you in will help you stay calmer in this modern world. When combined with one of the Fitness Plus workout, which now includes a guided walk or meditation work to help you achieve a sense of calm throughout the day, the Watch 7 is one of the best well-being devices out there. The battery life of the Apple Watch Series 7 can last up to 2 days, if you forego popular features. The Apple Watch 7 now claims to charge 33% faster than the Apple Watch 6, as long as it's charged with a new magnetic to USB-C charger that comes with the device. It does not, however, come with the wall adapter. The Watch 7 has the usual array of LEDs firing light under the skin on the back. This can feel a little bulbous at times, but after a while you'll barely notice it's there. Apple is apparently very proud of the new Watch 7 is more curved. It doesn't add much to the eyes though, but it does give the impression of the display spilling off the edge of the watch. One of the key ways Apple demonstrated this curved display was through the new contour watch face, which shows the numbers spilling into the frame of the wearable when viewed from the side of the Watch 7. However, looking at your watch from the side often resulted in the screen going to sleep, so it didn't quite have the desired effect. If you have an Apple Watch 4 or earlier, you will notice one major difference: the always-on display. This has always been available since the Watch 5, but it is now brighter, making it easier to see when you're just glancing down at your wrist. Support for the always-on display is now much more widespread, and developers can add the functionality to their apps, though we didn't see many doing so as of yet. The new watch's always-on display is a useful feature, but it requires more functionality than Apple's own apps. The always-on display isn't always a good thing, as there are times when you don't want the blindingly bright watch, but don't want to put the display into theatre mode, which turns it off. That said, the always-on display is a world away from the annoyance of not being able to see the time unless you flicked your wrist, which is how things were on the early Apple Watches. Now we'd say the Watch 7 is as good as a normal, non-smart watch in terms of visibility. Finally, the Watch 7 will respond very well to anything you asked of it. Flipping through apps is slick, gliding easily under swipes from the finger, or spinning nicely when using the digital crown to navigate through the menus, and the like. And another really enjoyable feature in Watch OS 8 is the new Portrait Mode Photos watch face. This allows you to choose your favourite snaps, and the watch will use the data embedded to insert the clock between the subject and the background. It looks really nice, and the ability to spin the digital crown to make the subject of the picture bigger or smaller was a nice touch too. The only reasons you should buy the Watch 7 is if you're on the Apple Watch 4 or older, if you love your older Apple Watch and you've not experienced the always-on display, then you'll get a kick out of the bigger screen of the Watch 7. And we're finally being able to do away with those irritating wrist flicks just to see the time. Outside of that, you wouldn't be missing too much if you own either the Watch 5 or the Watch 6. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications bell to watch more videos like this. While you're here, click on one of the 2 other videos on your screen. I'll see you there.